I just found the top 5 Hero Giant decks you must use to start winning some more games. Replacements. Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. is not needed. You can play with regular Mini P.E.K.K.A. Here you can play bats. Actually, I'm going to give you another version in case you want to check out this deck. Is exactly this version is going to work. Evil Witch is great. Welcome everybody! We're playing against top 2 in the world and I'm gonna be showing you the top 5 best Hero Giant decks. Make sure to stay tuned till the end of the video because we have some great decks that I feel like actually are the best for mid ladder. I feel like this is one of the best heroes even though people think like it's really bad. I mean, in some way, but in some other way, if you put it with the right support units, I feel like it's gonna be a great option for you. Alright, so let's just go over here. We can just go with minions here as well. He just wasted a ton of elixir, and I feel like this guy might be playing like Goblin Giant, or maybe just like Giant Double Prince with a bunch of Swarm units. Fortunate for us, we have double small spell that's gonna allow our Giant to connect more on tower to help Mini P.E.K.K.A. to get through. So that's why this deck is one of the best with the Hero Giant. So I'm just gonna Hero Giant in the back. It's really hard for him to punish me because I have Mini P.E.K.K.A. So any Giant, pretty much I'll be shredding every single Giant, right? So, well, what do we do here? I mean, our Giant is going to change lanes, so I feel like we can go for a Mini P.E.K.K.A. here. And I wonder if we just like, yeah, he thought I was going to pop the ability. Okay, we can just lock this away. Magic Archer is going to be clean there, bro. And we can just help there with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. We can just zap this. Yeah. Nice. It's gonna destroy the Dark Prince. Give me another one. Another one. No. Wait. Give me one hit. No, bro. I missed the sap. I get too greedy there. But to be fair, I mean, he knew I had already the sap for the Spear Goblin, so I would say that's well played on his part. But still, I mean, pretty good. So far, what is the game plan? We need to keep resetting with Giants in the back. I actually feel like I'm up in elixir right now, so I might as well just... I'm gonna go with my Magic Archer first. Nice. Then I'm going to Giant in the back because he needs to waste now a Fireball. Otherwise, this Magic Archer is gonna get a ton of value, okay? Actually, my idea here could be just cycle back to another... Let's say, we can go for this. We can go with minions as well. He got a pretty good sap. Well, not that good, to be honest, but this is fine. I mean, we can go for a miner. Now we have double Giant. We can level up this Mini P.E.K.K.A. as well. So I think I'm gonna pop the ability. I don't know who has the ability. Okay, well, maybe that's gone. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna log it. And we can get minions as well. Nice, so far so good. We need to finish the game. As you can see, we don't have a big spell, but should be fine anyway though. He's gonna Giant, he's gonna pop the ability maybe. Okay, we can go for a Mini P.E.K.K.A. We can go for a Giant as well. Perfect opportunity for us. I feel like I'm gonna Miner in front. Maybe he does like Prince or something. Nice. Perfect. Then we can just log it. Nice. We can pop the ability, actually. Well, not like it did matter, but the Giant in the other lane is beating down the tower. So I think that's really good. Straight to the lobby, baby. That's why this deck is so good. Let's go. Giant Inferno Dragon is gonna be one of the greatest beatdown decks. Let's say you don't have Inferno Dragon, make sure to try Electro Dragon, Evo Xe, or Evo Witch is gonna be great. You can also play Evo Hunter and play with regular Inferno Dragon. And here you can play either arrows or lightning, could be quite decent. The way you wanna be playing this deck is a mix between Giant beatdown and Miner control. So most of the times you're gonna be chipping with Miner, with spells. We have guards, a pretty good defensive unit. So I'll say we can just start with a Hunter here. I kind of want to see first what my opponent has. And a lot of defensive Miner, a lot of course, like defensive guards are going to be huge in these kind of matchups, and especially with this deck. So I'll recommend, like, if you need to use the Miner, just make sure to use it, right? So let me just zap this. Oh, he thought I was protecting the Hunter. That didn't happen. Okay, he has RG, which is interesting. Here, I'm not doing Miner I'm not doing Giant, I'm just doing Miner because I know most of the times, since he doesn't have a Musketeer, he shouldn't have something in cycle to defend the Inferno Dragon. Maybe he has minions, which will be really annoying, to be honest. I can just use guards. Yeah. And I mean, I wonder if we can just go for a giant here as well. I mean, he has musketeer. He's gonna pop the turret, right? Ability. Zap it. Oh man, that was a nice zap. That was actually clutch zap. I wonder if we can go for this miner. Oh, nice! This is really good. We can log it. Nice! Inferno Dragon connection! Bro, that was a nice place. Woo! Okay. We took half of the tower in one single push from defending an RG and turning that into offense. That is gonna show you like how good is this deck. You saw that I didn't just miner, like randomly tower. I was like, okay, we're gonna defend, miner in the back, convert that into counter push, and then, I mean, we're winning, but still, we need to focus, guys, okay? So, what's good here? Okay, I feel like I'm just gonna Inferno Dragon now. From the Fisherman, 2 cards left, and I have Hunter and Evo Sap, so I might just do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna Hunter. Yeah, I mean, that should be good, right? We're just gonna take the damage, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna turret. So I'm just gonna guards prediction. And now we have the Evo Inferno Dragon, which I think I'm just gonna let that be. Let me just go for Inferno Dragon over here. Nice, that was a nice, bro, that was a sick prediction. We can go for a miner here for the fish boy. That was so good. We can just go for a sap, and Inferno Dragon is gonna melt everything now, bro. Nice. That was really good by him. We can just Inferno Dragon. He still needs to overspend, and I think it's over. I think it's over. Straight to the lobby, and I'll see you guys with the next deck. Giant 3 Musketeers is one of the most destructive decks in the game. You can play minions here. You can also play minions instead of bats. Instead of the Evo Skarmy, you can play a Goblin King. It's gonna be pretty good. You can play this deck with regular Mini P.E.K.K.A. or a Dark Prince or a Skeleton King is also really good in this spot. And if you don't want to play Elixir Collector, you can just play a Goblin Cage or another bait card. We got into the next game. Alright guys, let's start cycling our bats here. Let's try to get in a good cycle where we can get we can just get Skarmy here just to cycle. We're gonna get to the pump. I know this guy is like a giant player, so yeah, we need to be careful. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna mini P.E.K.K.A. here. He's gonna giant right away. Okay, I see. Okay, he's gonna do this. We can just sap. Nice. I mean, we're gonna take some damage, but we should be good. Nice. I feel like I'm just gonna pump up. I wonder if he does cycle back to the gank. So I might just let that be. Yeah, we're just gonna let the mini P.E.K.K.A. go. Okay, nice. We can get to a... We can get ready to get a nice 3M push, or even just a giant horde deck. I need to know if he has like a Skarmy or something like that, so I think just giant in the back will be really good here. So let me just do giant. And I'm gonna react to whatever he does. Oh, bowler? I don't really like that. Right. We can just Skarmy, and let's see what he does here. Is he just gonna let that go? Okay, we can go for musketeers here. Here I will see if he has like a fireball or something. Nice. Perfect. The trim is working really hard right there. Nice. That was so good. We can just mini P.E.K.K.A. bats, and now I have a lot of elixir since I have the pump, and I can just sap this. Okay. Yeah, I can just let that go. Now he has to deal with the musketeers, and he shouldn't have enough elixir, right? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna giant. He's really low, so we can just port now. He's just gonna Inferno Tower. He's gonna Inferno Tower. Nice, and now we can just sap. Nice, we can just bats again. Now he has to deal with both. He decided to sap this Skarmy, which is great for us. Nice, so we're in a good spot already. Now I know he has arrows, so I'm pretty sure I can just musketeers like this. And yeah, he's just gonna come all in. We have Evo Sap. I mean, we can defend this easily with Evo Sap. He's gonna sap the musketeers, but wouldn't matter, to be honest. They're gonna shred everything. Let me just go with Skarmy. Let me go with this. Let me level up the mini P.E.K.K.A. Man, this deck is so good. This deck is so good. if you're playing against our opponent that, yes, maybe they have arrows for the Horde, then they have nothing for the 3M. If they have Fireball for the 3M that doesn't even kill the Musketeers, then they won't have nothing for Bats or the Horde, and you'll send these guys straight to the lobby. And Graveyard is pretty much insane. If you don't have Witch, you can go for Evo Xe, Evo Wizard, or Evo Musketeer could be really good. If you don't have minions, you can just go for Bats, but this deck is just beyond broken. We got into the next match, and the most important thing with this deck especially, I want to get you know, is like, first you need to be sometimes like really defensive, of course, using your Witch properly. Here we're playing against Bait, so versus Bait is kind of interesting, because, I mean, we have spells, but they're not like the best decks against Bait, right? So, I'll say the best things we can be doing is... okay, hopefully, I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have arrows, right? So we just maybe have to take a little bit of damage here. I mean, I kind of wanted to go with something there, with like a Graveyard, but I don't think that worked. We can just go for Giant Snowball here. We just need to abuse the Witch, okay, and then just try to get sometimes like Naked Graveyards, do Giants, because this guy could have either Mini P.E.K.K.A. or Inferno Tower, so he's gonna counter the Giant pretty good. But we can just Graveyard with Bowlers and then just try to support him, okay? I'll say that'll be really good, okay? So let me just go with Bowler in the back. We're gonna try to just keep the damage advantage, well, this advantage we have. I'll say that's like really good, so we can just go for this. Yeah, we just kind of let that go. Okay, nice. Now he's gonna have the Evo Skarmy. Okay, there is the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Told you guys. He's gonna... okay. He might just go with Wall Breakers, so I can just arrow them. Nice, that was a perfect... I think they're gonna cancel each other anyway. That was a bad... yeah, that was really bad. But I guess it's just fine. We can just Witch. And here, I mean, even though I would love to get a push going on, he has Evo Skarmy, he has Witch, I don't have arrows. And yeah, that looks like it's gonna be like really hard to stop if I don't do the right place. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna wait for this guy. Yeah. Perfect. Man, that was a really good defense. Nice, the Bowler is healthy. I mean, this means we could just Graveyard. And we can just arrow this. Nice. Good. Good. So good. Nice. Hit him! Okay. Well, that was not bad, to be honest. Witch. Kinda wanted to arrow that. Ain't doing that. Nice. Bowler on top. Nice, this is pretty good. I feel like we can just snowball this. No, I missed. Oh, well, it's fine, I guess. And go over here. And he's gonna come with the Wall Breakers. Graveyard over here. Nice, that was a nice snow. We can get a bunch of units right here. Straight to the lobby, baby! Bro, we were playing against the ultimate Bay deck, but we still managed to beat him. Giant Sparky is one of the best decks. Let's say you don't have the Evo Skarmy, you can just put Evo Bats. You don't need Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. With regular Mini P.E.K.K.A. is already broken. Let's say you don't have the Minion Horde, you can sub in a Musketeer, a Wizard, or an X is gonna be great. One of the most broken and destructive combos in the game. Oh man. You don't want to be doing... I mean, you kind of want to wait with Sparky, so that's the way like you want to be playing. This deck is just wait, because he just cycled a 4 Elixir Skeleton King that is gonna get destroyed, like really hard. Okay, so that's good. Okay, we can just Giant a little bit in the back. I wonder if he has like Giant Graveyard or something like that. So we're just gonna Giant slightly. Maybe he has 3M, so I'm just gonna Bats. Let's say he has 3M. I kind of wanna... oh, nice. We can just Horde as well. Yeah, and let's say he saps. Then we can go for... man, this guy is so good. Okay, we can go for Mini P.E.K.K.A. Did I just win? No, no way, bro. Make it last for the video, please. The minion. Okay, the mini P.E.K.K.A. Can we get some nasty hits here? We can just arrow this. Nice. Perfect. And I wonder if... Nah. Okay, he's gonna have the sap. He actually has like the 3M deck I show you guys, but just with Skeleton King instead of mini P.E.K.K.A. You're gonna see that in the video. So, well, I mean, we just take a tower, but anyway, we're both playing disruptive decks, right? So we're playing just like annoying, destroying decks. So I don't want to get like too comfortable, you know, because he can easily come back, or I can just trick on him. It could happen both ways. So I'm pretty sure he doesn't have arrows, right? He has sap. So we can go for this, and we can go for this. No, bro, he had arrows? Bro, the whole time I thought he had sap. Well, he spent 4, 3, and 3. That's 10 elixir. And now I can just bat. I can get a nice trade off this. We can just sap this, yeah. He's gonna pop the ability. Well, I don't know about that, sir. But he doesn't have a Scar Me. We can just... I kinda wanna waste him, make him waste the... Yeah. Nice, that was good. I mean, we didn't get damage, but Skelly King is out of cycle. Horde is out of cycle. So far, so good. That's really good. We can just, yeah, Sparky all the way in the back. I mean, he has arrows, which is like not good for the minion horde, but what is arrows gonna do against Sparky? Nothing. Okay, look, we can just try to horde, like in this side. And I kinda wanna go for this. Nice. LOL! The Sparky! The Sparky is so good! He had to arrows the General Larry, but then we have Horde again. Bro, this deck is just insane. Straight to the lobby, baby. And we end up getting top 150 in the world.